Also, I want to get into the fact that I was watching on Twitter today, and the Supreme Court issue with Roe v. Wade, right? Supreme Court issue with Roe v. Wade is an absolutely wonderful ruling from the Supreme Court. They finally, people say, well, they're taking away the right. They're not taking away anyone's rights. They're giving the rights back to the states. And you pro-abortion murderers, what you're trying to say is that you want everybody to have one say. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the Supreme Court to legislate from the bench. It's possible that you don't know damn shit about our Constitution or how it works. And we're not a democracy, by the way. We're a constitutional republic. And I'm sick of people saying, well, we're a democracy. We're not a democracy. The masses rule in a democracy. We are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic, which is what we came up with. And we're a baby country in terms of age. And so, yes, the Constitution evolved over time. But one thing I can say, there is no constitutional right to abortion, and that's all the Supreme Court said. You do not have, and I know they're trying to use substance rights that's basically implied in our Constitution, right to privacy. Well, that means you can kill your child. Are you kidding me? There's no right to gay marriage under our Constitution. That's evident. The fact is it all should be up to the states. Actually, I think that, to be honest, I think that the government should get out of the marriage business. You should be able to take from your rabbi or your priest and take your marriage certificate and file it with the circuit clerk or whatever clerk handles it in your state, and it be binding. But I don't think the state should be in the marriage business at all. If you want to take a notary republic and marry two people that obviously are not going to be married in the eyes of God, then by all means. And if you, as those people that are not going to be married in the eyes of God, want to give up half your shit in a divorce, then by all means, get married. The bottom line is nobody's stopping you. I can tell you this, if I wasn't married, I would never marry again, ever. Not that I'm unhappy in my marriage, because I'm not, but I'm just saying I wouldn't marry. Nope. And in today's society where you have a 60% chance of divorce, let me ask you this. If you better get a prenup. And it's not a mystical document that, oh God, you're dooming the marriage to fail. No, it's parachute. Yeah. If I told you that we're going to go up in this plane and we're going to jump out and we're going to parachute to the ground, but oh, by the way, 60% of the time it don't open. Would you jump? Hope is a wonderful thing, and I hope everybody stays married, and I hope the ones that do married are married in the eyes of God, because otherwise it won't work. But I digress. Roe v. Wade was a wonderful decision, as I said before, and it has nothing to do with banning your rights to an abortion. We have mass transit. It takes you 5 minutes to get on a plane and fly to California in one of those shithole states that still allow you to murder your baby. That's it. You just can't do it in Mississippi. Thank you, Tate Reeves. Appreciate it, signing that. And we had a trigger law that came into effect. You just can't do it here. So take your ass somewhere else if you want to murder your kid. Because if you do it here, you're going to go to jail. And I think what's going to happen is these pills that they're trying to give out, these abortion pills, and these people that buy them and then take it, if you take it here in the state of Mississippi and you abort your child chemically, you're going to see some people get prosecuted. You better take your ass over to another state that allows it before you take that pill. because I really see that being a very big issue, and that'll be taken up by our Attorney General or whatever DA in whatever county, depending on the DA. I'm just saying, be very careful with that. I don't edit these videos, and there's a reason why. Because I like to hear myself talk, I guess. And like I said, it's 3 in the morning. I don't want to edit them. I mean, you just get the full brunt of it. Excuse me. Kind of went down the wrong windpipe. Anyway, it's a good thing, people. Even if you're liberal, it's a good thing to put the power back into the state's hand where your state legislature can rule on it. So it doesn't affect you folks in New York or California. And people think it does, and that's just crazy. It doesn't. So it would be the same thing as if they ruled that abortion was illegal across the board. That's not that's not something the Supreme Court should rule on. I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with blanketly banning it, because that takes the power away from the states. It's that simple. It's that simple, folks.